Hey, be a squid and subscribe to my mediocrity.
Alright, how's it going everybody? Today we're exploiting in Cyberpunk because this game is full of actual disasters. I actually found this one on Reddit and it was kind of interesting to me because you are literally the king of soda and you'll make so much money off of this. So how this is going to work is you're going to come here to this circle area, right? This is in the Watson Kabuki area, so pretty much you're just looking for this drop point right here because this is where you're going to get all your money. And these are just some landmarks that may or may not help you find this place. But it took me a minute to actually find it because, you know, when you're looking at this map, all you see is just this ginormous garbage. But I just kind of zoomed in and kind of was looking around Watson until I found the Kabuki area. And then zoomed in enough to where I could see a sort of like a circle shape, whatever the hell you want to call this. So once you get here, right, you're pretty much going to go to your any soda machine, and it has to be a soda machine. Do not use the burrito thing. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click here, right? And then you're going to oh my god, that it just sold out immediately. Okay, so sometimes that'll happen where it just sells out immediately for whatever reason. But if you keep clicking it, and you can spam click it, it doesn't matter. Sometimes it'll sell out immediately, and sometimes it'll do this where it just infinitely gives you until it's gone. And you're pretty much getting this soda, and what you're gonna do with this soda is break it down for parts, the uncommon and common parts. And once you do that, you go to the drop point and sell it. So what I'm going to do is just time lapse me going to like every soda machine thing that I can think of off the top of my head, and we're pretty much going to we're gonna show the results of it. So let's just go ahead and time lapse it. Alright, that's pretty much the route. Sometimes these machines will reset, so like you can go back and re-pick a few every here and there. So if they reset mid-run, don't hesitate to pick up more. I mean, you might as well. I mean, you're making literally tens of thousands per run, so you might as well max out while you can. And after you're done, I guess we'll just go ahead and go now. It doesn't really matter. You're just gonna use everything anyway. So what's gonna happen here is we're gonna come down over to this thing, which is the drop point, right? So we're gonna open up our inventory. We're going to, whoops, that's I keep going back there. Why do I do that? We're going to backpack, and then right here we are in our consumables area. So how we're going to do this is we're going to dismantle everything. So we dismantle by just doing this, and this is way faster on PC. I have actually done this on a controller, and it takes forever on a controller because you can't actually do this slidey thing. At least I couldn't do it. Maybe I'm just retarded, but either which way, you're just breaking these down. And as you guys can see on the top left, you see all the materials we have, right? It's actual insanity how much we have, but it varies per run because it's RNG. So sometimes the machines will just sell out immediately and you don't get nearly as many parts. But for the most part, as much as I've seen, I typically get about 1,000 common and about 500 plus uncommon. That's pretty much a normal run for me. But in terms of how much you're getting per run is random as hell. Now, one thing I have noticed is that these Cirrus, Cola, Corn, and Lemon, ew, that's disgusting. For some reason, I wasn't able to dismantle these. As you guys can see right here, I can't actually dismantle any amount of these. Like, this is really strange. I don't really know. So what I do with these is I just sell them at the drop off because you can't dismantle them. I don't know why. It's very, very weird. But everything else you can dismantle, and that's pretty much the thing here. So we're going to back out, pop up in the delivery system here. We're gonna sell, and then we're going to click these little squares right here. And boom, we click this, and then we pop on over here. 4,000 bucks right there. We scroll all the way down, find the common components, Scroll over here. Boom, 6 grand right there. And bop it a boopy. Oh, nope, wait. Here's actually what happened. I already did this. I didn't even think about this. So when this happens, the drop-off point only has X amount of money. I think it's like 20,000 or something. So when this happens, what you're gonna have to do is go down here to skip time, and then you're going to have to wait 24 hours. And then boom, good to go. Now we go back into the delivery, go back into our inventory here, scroll down to the parts, and as you guys can see up top, it's 20,000 again. Sell, and boom, bam, bing, bow, 32K. I didn't make that. It's just like another like 10 grand on top of what I had. So it's like 10 grand per run pretty much. Now I gotta be honest, this exploit is a little strange because I don't really think it's very useful. So I mean, if it gets patched, it gets patched. It doesn't really matter. The only reason I even gave a shit to do this was because I wanted to pay off Victor as soon as possible, because that's my dude. He gave me free upgrades in the beginning of the game, so I wanted to repay him. So I was like, what's the fastest way to get money? And I just Googled it, and I went onto the Reddit and then found this. So that's pretty much it. Outside of this, I don't really know what use money is. I haven't really bought anything, and I'm like 4 or 5 hours in. I've never really actually had any use for the currency. I'm sure it'll come in handy way down the line, and then not even way down the line. I'm sure soon enough. Even now, I'm sort of seeing it, needing to buy upgrades and whatnot. But overall, this is pretty much the exploit here. So get it while it's hot, and that's pretty much it. Last note, you can do this at any point in the story as long as it's not patched. So if you just started the game, find this area, and you are good to go. You can get hundreds of thousands of dollars like per hour. It's insane. You don't need to be in any stage of the game. It can be right out the gate. As long as you have the open world access and can find this spot, you are good to go. Oh, and actually, last thing, you don't even have to be in this spot. If you can find another spot that has way more vending machines or way more accessibility, that's even better for you. But this is what I found on Reddit. So that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.